beautiful Cancerians. It's Kim Enchantress here from Sydney, Australia. Hope you guys are well. I'm here to do a past life timeless reading for you, and it's set in the early 1900s. It is a situation from your past life that's affecting your life today. So 2024, it's not going to be for everybody, but if you're drawn to the channel, you're meant to see this reading. So it is a timeless one for 2024. I've chosen the Tower as the significator card as a past life. So we have the Cross. So there's a lot of burdens. Maybe you were religious in this past life. We had some struggles. We have the Crossroads, which is decisions that you needed to make. You could have been a Libran in that lifetime. We have the Whip, which is heated discussions or taking action. We've got the Fish, which represents business or money. So perhaps, Cancer, you took pride in hardship and suffering in this lifetime. I feel that you were very young. You passed at the age of 23, born 1911, passed in 1934. And you definitely took pride in hardship and suffering. Now, this was pride in adherence to suffering. So you could have held principles above else in this lifetime. Now, I felt like there's some isolation. You isolated yourself when things were difficult. And this was the highest suffering and loneliness that was hard to bear for you. I felt like the loneliness of leadership was the burden. So you were someone of a leader. This was dogmatic authority, which demanded strict obedience. Okay? People had to jump at your every whim. Now, you may have had the inability to delegate in that lifetime or to say no to your responsibilities, but you distance yourself from other people's suffering too, I felt. But, you were very lonely. You felt alone. You had this difficult decision to face. And even though you were free, you had your freedom, you felt lonely. Now, you needed clarity about choices. And, this was some kind of rational choice to say no to some sort of alternative situation, which you decided against, I felt. Someone or something directed your decision in this lifetime. Now, as I said, you could have been a Libran or possibly a Gemini. Cancer, this was your choice about position of authority, retreating for a while, maybe in order to think things through, and thinking things over before making this choice. Now, making a decision by yourself without consulting anyone else. Now, you refuse to confront yourself with other people's criticisms and to distance yourself from what you felt was damaging and aggressive. Someone in that lifetime gave you the silent treatment and abused your authority. Okay, you felt guilty for being in a top position at a very young age, but there was definitely conflict with someone on the top. Okay, now this person was a snob who judged others by their income or possessions. Or maybe this was what you were like, but, there was definitely loneliness that resulted from being too stingy. And you had this inability to connect with others emotionally, maybe because of looking at them only in terms of how they could be used for your own personal gain. Now, you could have been of Italian descent back in that lifetime. Very hard to catch or pinpoint. Love to work out, maybe. You like to take action on things, but very undecisive. And you struggled with decisions, I feel. So maybe you had dark features, dark hair, dark eyes, dark complexion. Maybe you were some kind of financial advisor back in that lifetime. But I'm going to pull some more cards just to see what else we can get for you. Give me a moment. I'll just give it a shuffle. Thank you. So maybe your life wasn't together as it seemed back in that lifetime. Let me pull some cards from the Folklore Lenormand. What else do we need to know? Thank you. So yeah, definitely there was a lot of obstacles and challenges in this lifetime. We have the Mountain here. And we also have the Letter. So there was some kind of news that you received in this lifetime, which possibly had to do with business and making a choice of some kind. I'm going to pull some cards from the Past Life Oracle cards. Thank you. Let's see what other information we can get here. So you could have lived in Southern Europe. Maybe you passed by suicide. The lesson in that lifetime was forgiveness. So have I got any other? You were definitely an adult male in this lifetime. So I feel like in today's life, the situation is being brought up again. You're conflicted between being tolerant, you being tolerant, or being intolerant. So your freedoms versus your responsibility, choosing your own life task. You know, too much freedom's becoming a burden on you again. Excuse me. And you do have some painful choices, painful decisions to make. Maybe, you know, you're deliberating your principles, your convictions and responsibilities, but you're not having this strong pull anywhere and everything feels optional. You're having a sense of guilt and a bad conscience. Maybe you're apologising to others, or you've got this abusive behaviour in the sense of pressuring someone to do something or burdening someone with something they don't want to be involved in or responsible for. But you're definitely a burden on your own soul, and you could be being verbally attacked by someone, and it could be that you need to value dispute and arguments. These could be low quality arguments, or it could be a fight about financial or general material issues, or it could be about who owes who, and it doesn't mean necessarily money, debt. It could be to pay a penalty of money, or otherwise you're feeling guilty of being rich or greedy. But you are definitely making a decision that's going to concern financial or material issues, and you will have to value differences, value adversity or freedom of choice. But there are too many alternatives and too much freedom on your hands at the moment. So you will look at different ways you can profit from something and have a different perspective on money or your values here, Cancer. So you will walk down a different path in one job. Now, the Lenormand cards add up to angel number 122, and this is invoking your inner power, which is urging you to take charge of your own reality. Okay, if you haven't been doing as well as you should, you've got to embrace a more positive attitude, focus on creating your own destiny this time round. Your guardian angels are here to remind you that your life is in your own hands, and as such, inner power that you have, eliminate negative emotions, start to take charge of your future, and only you have the power, Cancer, to drive your life in the right direction. So you've got to take charge, especially with the whip there. Now, the angel number 122 comes from heaven as an agent of change. And your guides are constantly sending you this number so you can help shape your own reality. And to achieve this, you should willingly eliminate negative emotions. Just replace them with positive ones. Success is not going to thrive in a toxic environment. And your angels are urging you to cultivate positive thoughts and feelings. And maybe, your goals and dreams will be easy to manifest when you embrace positivity in your life. Just talk to your angels or ascended masters and tell them that you need to improve your life. Let them know when you need help or to overcome your past failures and mistakes in your life. Now, invite your heavenly attendants to walk with you as you conquer your fears, doubts, worries, anxieties, because you're never going to go wrong if you allow your guardian angels to scout the path ahead for you. Now, your number 122 also resonates with the vibrational influence of the number 5. It breaks down to number 5, which is what powerful angel number comes to when it's reduced. So the number 5 is telling you it's a number of essential life and a pleasant change that's coming up for you. So embrace it here, Cancer. It is a situation from the past that's affecting your life now. And as I said, it's not going to be for everybody. But if you've come to the channel, you've been drawn here for a purpose. So I'm sending many blessings your way. Love to you all. Bye for now.